Today, I'm going to show you the most common style mistakes that make many women over 60 look older than they really are. And the worst part is, most of them make these mistakes without even realizing it. Did you know that a simple pair of pants paired with the wrong blouse can ruin your entire elegance in seconds? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you won't just learn which combinations to avoid. You'll also discover what to wear instead to look more sophisticated, fresh, and effortlessly modern. I promise you, once you see the final tip, you'll never look at your closet the same way again. Pants number 5. Capri. Yes, the big style mistake, capri pants. Those that end mid-calf and for some reason keep showing up in wardrobes as the practical and cool option for summer. The truth is, capris shorten your legs, break your silhouette, and rarely do justice to an elegant woman. And queen, you deserve endless legs. Not ones cut short by a poorly placed hem. Think of someone like Meryl Streep, an iconic actress who, even in casual looks, never turns to capris to appear sophisticated. She chooses high-waisted, long, flowing pants that move with majestic ease. When she dresses more casually, she opts for long, straight cuts that elongate her figure and radiate that serene elegance that defines her. That's the contrast. It's not about showing more skin. It's about dressing with proportion and grace. Visualize it. Beige capris cutting right at the widest part of your calf. The effect is immediate. Your legs look shorter and your figure loses harmony. Now imagine a pair of straight, long pants brushing the top of your foot, streamlining your silhouette like one continuous line. The first one subtracts inches, the second one adds presence. If you're looking for freshness in summer, opt for ankle-length pants, not capri, which end just where your ankle narrows. That small difference of a few centimeters completely changes the visual effect, making your legs look longer and keeping everything in proportion. Palazzo pants made of lightweight fabrics are also an elegant alternative that cools and flatters at the same time. From a psychological perspective, capri often suggest quick comfort, but they can also give the impression that you're clinging to pieces that no longer flatter. Remember, letting go of what no longer serves you isn't a loss. It's gaining freedom and elegance. Those fruit print capris that promise summer joy often end up looking more like a picnic tablecloth than a style statement. When you choose the right length, you don't just elongate your figure, you also elevate the impression you leave behind. A woman who's confident, sophisticated, and forever modern. If you're enjoying these tips, subscribe to the channel. Yes, we talk fashion, but above all, we talk about self-worth, style, and feminine power. And next, my love, is one of the most common mistakes, especially because it's often confused with comfort. And you know this, comfort without style isn't comfort, it's resignation. Pants number 4, leggings. That item that's earned a permanent place in women's wardrobes because it's comfortable, practical, and always there when we don't know what to wear. But let's be honest, after 60, wearing leggings as your main pants isn't a style move. It's a visual trap. Why? Because they reveal absolutely everything. What you want to show and what you don't. Take someone like Madonna. She's always bold and has worn leggings countless times, even on stage. But look closely. Often, the result is more performance costume than elegant outfit. Now, compare her with someone like Victoria Beckham, for example. You'll never see her wearing leggings as the star of the outfit. She chooses structured trousers that project sophistication. That's the key. What works for a pop star under stage lights doesn't necessarily translate into elegance for daily life. Picture this. Shiny leggings hugging every curve and fold with dangerously honest precision. Now imagine a pair of straight-leg trousers that fall softly and refine your silhouette. Can you see the difference? One reveals too much, the other suggests with grace. And in fashion, Queen, suggestion is always more powerful than exposure. If you love leggings and don't want to give up their comfort, wear them with long tunics, structured blazers, or shirt dresses that cover your hips and thighs. That way, you keep the comfort without sacrificing elegance. Another option: swap them for straight-cut pants in stretchy fabrics that offer the same comfort but with a more polished finish. Psychologically, wearing leggings as pants can come across as careless, like you didn't even spend 2 minutes thinking about your outfit. And you know that your style is your calling card. Do you really want it to say "in a rush" when you're actually a majestic and confident woman? Those neon-colored leggings that promise youthful energy and end up being more fluorescent than flattering. That's not the kind of glow you want to project. When you choose smart comfort, you don't just move freely. You walk with the confidence of a woman who shines in any setting. Are you enjoying these tips? Then, don't miss my ebook, More Elegant Than Ever. It's a complete handbook to help you refresh your image. Link in the description. What comes next is a mistake I see even in very stylish women, which is why it hurts even more. You can't miss it. Pants number 3, distressed jeans. Oh, distressed jeans. Yes, those with strategic rips, patches, or exaggerated fading. In your 20s, they might seem rebellious. In your 30s, daring. But after 60, I'm sorry, they no longer say modern. They say, I'm stuck in my grandkids' teenage years, and you don't need to dress like something you've already outgrown with grace. Let's look at someone like Queen Letizia of Spain. She's in her 50s, and you'll never see her wearing jeans full of holes or heavily faded. Why? Because she understands that elegance lives in the details. She prefers flawless, dark-washed jeans with cuts that elongate her figure. This way, she projects effortless elegance, even in the most casual moments. That's the power of well-chosen denim. It supports you without stealing the spotlight. Picture it. Jeans with huge holes at the knees, completely throwing off the fabric's structure. Now compare them to a pair of straight-leg jeans in deep indigo that define your waist, sculpt your hips, and lengthen your legs. The first screams, "I'm trying too hard to look young." The second whispers, "I'm timeless." Go for dark jeans with a classic cut, straight or boot cut, and high-quality fabric. Avoid excessive distressing, because beyond subtracting elegance, it can also make your legs look wider. And if you want a modern touch, go for a clean hem at the ankle and pair them with sleek shoes. Psychologically, ripped jeans can suggest insecurity, as if you're trying to fit into a trend that no longer matches your moment in life. But when you choose polished, refined denim, the message changes. You say, "I don't need gimmicks. My style speaks for itself." And a touch of irony, because I can't help myself. Those jeans, so ripped, they show more skin than fabric. Look less trendy and more like the victims of a fight with a wild pair of scissors. A good pair of jeans doesn't just dress your body, it dresses your confidence. Because true luxury is feeling impeccable in the simplest things. Have you ever worn this type of jeans? Tell me in the comments. Pants number 2, joggers with elastic cuffs. Oh, joggers. Comfortable? Yes. Trendy? Maybe. But let's be honest, those pants with elastic at the ankles are not exactly the path to elegance after 60. Why? Because they visually shorten your legs, create unnecessary volume, and worst of all, give off that "I just left the gym and didn't have time to change" vibe. And believe me, Queen, you deserve to project so much more than that. Think of someone like Jane Fonda, a woman in her 80s who continues to be a symbol of style and vitality. You will never see her show up on a red carpet or in an important interview wearing joggers. Why? Because she knows that fluid silhouettes and clean lines are her best allies. Jane chooses straight, well-structured pants with a waistline that hugs her curves and a flawless drape. The result? Endless legs and a sophisticated presence that says, "I'm comfortable, yes, but I never neglect my elegance." Now imagine it for yourself. Cotton joggers in a dull gray tone with bulky side pockets and that ankle elastic that cuts off your figure. What do they say? Relaxed, lazy, and they don't do justice to your class. Now mentally swap them for straight-cut pants in a light fabric that flows with your every step. Suddenly, your legs look longer, your posture more upright, and your presence more commanding. Save the joggers for the house or for a casual walk. If you want comfort outside of that setting, look for soft, knit trousers, straight or slightly flared. They'll give you freedom of movement without sacrificing an ounce of sophistication. Psychologically, joggers can send a message of carelessness. And even if that's not how you feel, first impressions always speak louder than words. What you wear says either "I value myself" or "I settle." And Queen, you should never settle. Those shiny joggers that promise eternal youth end up looking more like airport pajamas than an outfit worthy of a majestic woman. With a clean-cut pair of pants, you don't just gain visual inches, you gain presence. And presence is the true luxury of a mature woman. What comes next, Queen, might be the most common and painful mistake. Because many wear it thinking it's elegant, when in reality, it can completely take away from your sophistication. Pants number 1, loud printed pants. Let me tell you something. Pants with large, bold prints full of colors and impossible shapes are like that dinner guest who talks way too loud. They take up all the space and leave no room for anything else to shine. In your 20s, they might seem fun. In your 60s, they might steal the elegance you deserve to radiate. Let's think of someone like Sarah Jessica Parker. She's been a fashion icon in New York, always playing with prints and bold combinations. But notice, when she truly stuns, it's not in pants covered in giant flowers or psychedelic stripes. It's in monochromatic outfits or subtle strategic prints that highlight her shape. That's the difference between excess and sophistication. Picture it. Pants with huge, loud flowers that steal all the attention and throw off your proportions. Now imagine a neutral-toned pair of trousers with a soft drape that elongates your legs and gently hugs your waist. See the difference? One turns you into the background, the other makes you the masterpiece. If you want to wear prints, choose subtle ones, elegant, clean-lined, and in a color palette that complements your skin. A soft microprint can add interest without shouting. And if you truly love color, wear it in a silk blouse or an accessory, not in the pants that define your entire silhouette. Psychologically, loud prints on pants can send the message that you're trying to hide behind them. Or worse, that you're trying to draw attention in a way that feels forced. But you don't need that. A woman who knows who she is doesn't compete with her clothes. She lets her presence speak first. Those tropical print pants that look like they came from a beach hotel curtain are not your passport to elegance. They're your direct ticket to what was I thinking? When you choose pants that don't compete with you but support you, you don't just look more stylish, you look majestic in your own skin. If you made it this far, drop a class in every detail in the comments so I know you're part of our community of women who shine from within. What you learned today is just the beginning. My ebook, More Elegant Than Ever, will show you how to dress for your body type, choose your best colors, and so much more. The link's in the description, and only the first ones to grab it will get all the exclusive content. Because you deserve to look like a queen.